He stinks of booze.
Been a problem for him, is it? The drink?
What do you want with him?
Want? Nothing. We just had lunch together.
And his was of the liquid variety, was it?
I'm afraid so, yeah.
Where are you from? What do you want here?
He seems lonely. It seemed he needed to talk to someone.
He can talk to me. I'm his wife. You arrived from nowhere and now you're here all the time.
He opened up to me.
Oh, about what?
Oh, I think you know.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
Please. 2 sweeteners.
Such an act of faith, marriage. You marry someone when you're young, usually. And then as you get older, you change.
Should be sure first.
But how can you know? Really know what someone's going to be like 10 years down the line? 20?
For better, for worse?
That's a naive view. People change and that's that.
Or they change you.
Yes. There's that as well.
Is this a sort of justification for your infidelity?
I beg your pardon.
I tell you, he opened up to me. You and Maybury.
What goes on, what happens here, is no concern of yours.
He made it mine when he told me. Told me about your affair and what happened 12 years ago.
And you think that makes you some kind of special friend? He tells everybody. Plays for sympathy.
Which he doesn't get from you.
Why should he? He killed that woman. He was so drunk he could barely see, let alone drive. Did he tell you that?
No.
No. Still sticking to the "it was an accident" story. We were abused after the court case. Hate letters, death threats, dog turds through the letterbox. I lost my job because I couldn't sleep. I was on medication for 5 years. And then one day, I realized what I was doing. I was sharing the blame with him. And suddenly I saw that I didn't have to do that. I stopped supporting him. And I began to hate him.
Now you're punishing him.
Yes.
Parading your affair in public in order to humiliate him.
Absolutely. He ruined my life. Now I'm ruining his. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Where are you going?
I don't believe you. Out. Okay?
Maybury.
If you must know, yes.
When will you be back?
In the morning. If that's all right with you, Mr. Milton.
Well, I'll stay here till he wakes.
Well, that's up to you.
Now, somebody should be here when he wakes. He won't know where he is.
Well, you can tell him, can't you? You can also tell him where I am. He won't mind. He's used to it. You know what? I sometimes think that that poor woman came out of this best. It's the people left behind, the people involved who've suffered most.
That's what he said.
You think I'm a bad woman?
Oh, I'm in no position to judge.
No? Well, if once, just once, he'd say, it was me. My fault. I was wrong. I was stupid. But he can't. David is a weak, pathetic man. Anything I felt for him died years ago. You couldn't imagine how hard these last 12 years have been.